Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Cheery Fashionista. In this video, I want to talk about a pet peeve that I feel a lot of people can relate to, and that is aisle lice, as they have come to be known as. So these are the people who, when the pilot turns off that seatbelt sign, they are already on the aisle. They're already opening those overhead bins and you just want to scream. So I have issues with, the airlines and the people. So let's talk about it. So, you guys, I know the feeling of, sitting for 8 hours and, in this tube, in the air, cramped up in this small space. You just want to get out and get fresh air. I understand that, but this thing of people crowding the aisles and blocking, and then I'm not gonna lie, like when I was younger, I used to be, and I wanted to be on the aisle, like have an aisle seat. That way I would just take off, and I always checked in all my luggages so that I would only have like a bag under the seat. And so when when the seatbelt sign went off, I would take off and I would be like rows ahead, because I know the feeling. I know the feeling of that overwhelming feeling where, people are seated. That is the calm before the storm. And then now everybody starts opening these overhead bins. People are standing up. The energy rises, and it's so much. The energy of fatigue, the energy of frustration, and people just, wanting to get out. I totally get that. So, yeah, it's become such an annoying thing for me now. Yeah, because I'm like, where are you going? The doors are not even opened yet. And you are they usually let first class people out first, and then business class, and then economy. So they haven't even done that. And this is for regular planes, not those huge aircraft where the first class has their own entrance and exit and all that stuff. I'm talking about, and this is popular with the US domestic flights, where everybody's exiting through one exit. And this is another thing I just don't understand. The airplane is equipped with multiple doors. In the 80s, I remember they would allow people to come in through all the doors. The exit at the back, the side, all of them were used for coming in and going out. I feel like if they would just use those, if they would allow this feature to, to continue, it would be so helpful, dealing with anxiety and the stress of being cramped up in this space. People would exit outside quickly, but I guess it's, because of security, you guys. Yeah, so that's what I feel about, people who... And you guys, I wanted to say, if you're if you're connecting, I get it, and I have been there. If you have like a connecting flight, and you're in a rush, and if you left your origin, airport late, and now you have to catch up, it's so stressful. I feel like I know the pilot sometimes tries to speak to, notify the airport, and so the other airline that is waiting for the people already knows that people are going to run late, so they make accommodations. I get that, but it's such a stressful experience. This is one of my biggest pet peeves with traveling. The flying itself, I don't mind. I enjoy the experience, but when it comes to deplaning, I don't even know which is worse, you guys. I don't know whether coming in is worse or going out. It is such an annoying thing. I think deplaning is worse, you guys, because when they board people, they board them by, the groups and that, and there's some kind of order to that. And once people are seated, that's it. They're not allowed to get up. But with the deplaning, and then you also have people wanting to go to the bathroom. So now people are going this way and other people are trying to go back that way because maybe they didn't use the restroom on time. Oh my God, so annoying. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Bye.